Davion Mitchell, who has found a home here with the Heat, signed to a 2-year, $24 million deal. Brings the defensive intensity and can set things up on the offensive end. Heroes had big games against Charlotte. Gets to the rim but couldn't finish it.
Well, that's what Miami wants to do. Drive the ball as much as possible.
Charlotte, a brilliant three-point shooting team. Knipple led the NBA in three-pointers made. Ball was second on that list. The push-up goes. LaMelo Ball breaks the seal.
This team has great positional size, Charlotte. They're not huge up front. You see Knipple on Khalil Ware, but across the board, everybody's 6'6" or bigger.
And Miami gets the answer from Mitchell. Charlotte, number 1 in the NBA, three-pointers made. Ball has it rim out. And this is something Miami's going to do. Push the pace, get shots off quick. And early in the shot clock as Hero goes. Adebayo on a handoff for Hero. He draws 3 defenders. Ware is open, and he can't. A triple. Kel-El Ware with a downtown hit.
Shot almost 40% this year from 3.
And a 5-2 lead for the Heat. Knipple has been so good. His all-around skills. They back off of Diabate. Now Miller trying to break him down off the dribble. Strip to the ball. Gets it back. The fadeaway off the heel. Diabate the offensive rebound, and he lost it. Taken away by Adebayo.
Diabate, a great offensive rebounder, but always looking to throw it out.
Miller took a shot to the head. Hero denied. He could not get around Bridges. Ball on the cross. All the way, switching hands. The dexterity of LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo Ball's really improved as a finisher.
And Wiggins is fouled by Ball.
Every catch, they're looking to turn the corner and get in the paint.
Hero flips it in. Tyler Hero averaged 20.5 points per game. So they've got Hero who scores over 20, Powell who scores over 20, and Adebayo over 20 per game. Mitchell goes down. Miller, kick, Bridges fires, connects for 3. Tied at 7, early. Adebayo hard to the hole. It rims in for Bam Adebayo.
They're just going at the rim every time down the floor. And then they'll kick it out and shoot spot-ups. That's how they score.
Ball! String music from the outside for LaMelo. Both teams are 4 of 6 from the field. And Mitchell, off of a made basket, beats Charlotte down the floor. And a lot of points in the paint because they get those layups often on the break. Knipple squares and misses from three-point territory. It's Ware with the board.
You see Davion Mitchell just trying to push the pace every time, made or missed.
Wiggins back in on Miller. Spins, turn around, he backs it in.
Wiggins is a guy with championship experience. 22 Warriors won the title. He had a great playoffs.
The veteran Bridges rejected by Ware. Adebayo ahead. Hero thought about it. Another one? No, it's short by Ware. Long rebound. Knipple get it ahead for Miller. Miami now 6 of 9 from the field. Charlotte is 4 of 8. Heat up by 3. Ball turns the corner. Has the touch, but it doesn't go down, and it's out of bounds.
You can bet that was a major point of emphasis.
Get it in for Knipple. Diabate keeps it moving with 9 to shoot. Ball with a herky-jerky move. Ball floats it up, and he draws the foul.
Up from 3, that can be pretty random. But what really changed is they're not forcing turnovers. They're not getting steals. They're not forcing mistakes.
Ball has 9 of Charlotte's 12 points. So Hero handles it. James with the assignment. Diabate is matched up with Adebayo. Wiggins and Bridges. Mitchell penetrates, kicks. Shot clock at 9. Wiggins, tough defense there by Bridges. Mitchell against Knipple, floats it up, no! And a strong defensive stand by the Hornets.
The best one of the night, and people saw there that Knipple is a much better defender than people think. You think of him just as a shooter, but he's pretty tough at the defensive end.
And Adebayo put it down low. Knipple gets a piece. And it's a tie-up. Bridges got his hands in there as well. And Adebayo in. Jaquez is in, replacing Ware. Hero the pull-up pop. Overcooked it. Rebounded by James. Bodies are flying. Ball up the floor in a hurry. Now they settle in, down by 1. Jumper doesn't go. Long rebound, Knipple trying to save. He does for Ball. Cutter, right through the hands of Diabate. Break opportunity for the Heat. Mitchell, to Hopkins. That won't go. Out of bounds, going the other way. The Heat have missed their last 5 shots. Miller lines it up, knocks it down, it's a 3.
You can see the Heat's bigs are not up on pick and roll, so Charlotte's going to have opportunities to shoot threes off the dribble in their pick and roll game.
Wiggins, his jumper is pure. 16-15 Heat.
Now Wiggins had a career year from 3, shot 41%.
The pace is picking up. Miles Bridges from deep.
Well, this has been the struggle for Miami late. They have given up a lot of threes.
Where no offensive rebound and the step back for Wiggins.
Wiggins off to a great start.
He's got 7 points. We're tied at 18. Kobe White getting ready to check in. He's been instant offense off the bench for Charlotte, acquired in that deal with Chicago. Ball with the handles. Shot clock is winding down. Bridges against Hopkins. Step back, Jay, and fouled. Miami.
First home postseason game that they've had in 10.
Averages 17.5 points per game. Bridges, most games among active players without playing in a playoff game. 501 in his career. He's trying to change all that. Hero had it knocked away by Bridges. Bridges, the steal to White. Ball fake on a 3. He'll take the baseline. Kick it. James 3. Off the rim. Tip and goes. Quater with the cleanup.
Prove that they even belonged in the NBA, period.
Yeah, that's something that we sensed from Eric Spoelstra when we spoke with him prior to the game. That ball is out of bounds.
Yeah, look, UD, like, what's the approach you've got to take in these win-or-go-home type of things?
I mean, everything's on the table right now. I think it doesn't matter who gets the minutes. You put the guys in there that's going to compete at a high level. Every situation is win or go home. So you have to have that habit built throughout the season. I don't think you can create these habits right now in a playing situation, going in, playing with desperation, going in, playing every play hard. Those are habits that you have to build throughout the season. So when you get in the playoffs, what's inside you is going to reveal itself in these tough situations.
I appreciate you, Adonis. We'll see you after half.
Thank you, guys.
Back in. Bridges gets a clean glass. It's an 8-0 run.
Jeff Peterson and his group have done a great job with Charlotte all year putting this roster together, but that was a tremendous move for Kobe White.
Helen Larson is in. Larson, he got denied by the backboard and then lost his footing. Norman Powell, the All-Star, is fouled by now in the game. Powell was working his way back from injury. Fontecchio in for Miami. Another good pickup. Hopkins misses from three-point territory. Knocked out of bounds. Miami will retain.
But Charlotte now, on the last few possessions,
2 titles as an assistant. One with the Celtics, one with the Bucks.
he knows what it takes to win at a high level.
Knipple not making his threes, but hits on the spin to the rim.
Well, he can do a lot more than shoot threes, but they would need him to get going. He's 20 of his last 70 from 3, 29%.
For his second in rookie scoring this season. Intercepted by Ball. Powell got caught up in the air. He was trying to hit Larson on the outside. Ball trying to get around Fontecchio, splits defenders and gets it. Blocked by Fontecchio. Miami is running. Larson on a bounce. Back for Larson and he lays it in. Hopkins with a heads-up play. Ball by himself.
Look at it. With everything everybody was saying to him, Eric Spoelstra still complaining.
Powell's jumper is off the mark.
But again, another possession for Miami where the ball did not get into the paint.
Knipple is searching right now. Dug out of there by Hopkins. And Ball is called for a foul on Larson.
See when a guy's hurt and take a look at it.
Kel'el Ware sets the screen for Mitchell. Shot clock is down to 10. Powell, he loses his footing, crumbles down, but somehow massages it home.
I'm telling you, though, again, I'm very impressed with Knipple's defense. And it was interesting, right? What did Knipple tell Cassidy before the game? As they get another second chance bucket, Knipple said to Cassidy, you can't rely on your jump shot because it comes and goes. You got to find other ways to help your team. He's doing it.
After the Cost runner dump, Powell answers with a teardrop.
Well, it's 22 paint points for Miami already.
Offensive rebound 7-2 in favor of Charlotte. They've got a 2-point lead over the Heat.
Well, both teams play into their strengths as you would expect them to.
Williams, wide open look. He nails it.
Well, Grant Williams shooting 42% over his last 7+ games.
Larson off the penetration. Ware got hugged on the play. More info. Larson drives it, kicks it. Ware, he's not shy. Got a three.
Well, and the second one he's made, both of them with the ball being driven deep in the paint, drawing, helping, kicking it out. Miami has to get the ball in the paint. Charlotte has 2 fouls.
Towel, short, follow, no. And it's cleared by Bridges. Hornets up by 2. Under 9 minutes to play in this first half.
Charlotte, neither one of their 2 leading scorers on the floor.
Bridges spin. Top angle on the floater.
Wow, was that a tough shot? Right-handed floater for a left-handed player.
And Bridges doing major work. 12 points. Mitchell has the screen. Step back.
Well, Mitchell, a career year shooting the ball. Almost 40% from him.
37-36. Charlotte with the lead. Knippel trying to break free. Mitchell sticks with him. Kalkbrenner the screen. Larson defending White. Step back. Short. Williams couldn't grab it. He was held by Powell.
It hasn't been able to convert all of them, but they are killing them on the glass.
19-9 in the rebounding category. Hero is back in. Powell to the bench. Sion James in for Charlotte. White one-on-one on an island with Larson. White tosses it up and nearly went in. Larson is getting under the Hornets' skin.
Very good defensive possession there by Pella Larson.
Mitchell, isolation. Needs some help with 9 to shoot. Loop it for Larson. Wiggins now. His jumper is partially blocked by Bridges. Out of bounds, so a 2. Mitchell to Ware. It's another 3-point attempt. Flying in, Wiggins. Mitchell lines it up. Book it for 3.
Well, turning the tables on Charlotte there. The best 3-point looks teams get are off offensive rebounds. You have the defense scrambling. People are open. You get a chance to knock them in. We've seen it go both ways tonight.
Davion Mitchell's got 10 points. He averages 9.3. The 9-2 run. James back out. Knippel. Rookie to rookie. Knippel. Off the rim now. And Ware battles for the rebound. Mitchell driving through traffic. Kick it out. Ware again. Short.
Well, the 2 he's made have both been in the corner. Struggling a little bit from the longer ranges. Missed all 4 of those.
Knippel. Always on the play-in tournament. 39-37 Miami. Now Hornets tack on 1. The flying Knippels.
Flying Knippels. Listen, he led the league, not rookies, the league in 3-pointers made.
It's a really talented basketball family.
It really is. When I was at the University of Wisconsin, his uncle played against us. His uncle was a great player at Wisconsin Green Bay.
Kel'el Ware with the offensive board and the putback.
Kel'el Ware with 8 points and 4 rebounds. 8 points and 5 rebounds already.
Right now they're doing this without Bam Adebayo. Early offense, Wiggins. Before the shot, he was fouled. Trigger in for Ware. Extended minutes for him. Here, one-on-one with Diabate. Hero's pump. Brings out. Grabbed by Bridges.
Diabate did a great job. That's a center on a very good shot-creating guard, and he's able to keep him out of the paint.
LaMelo Ball. Lost the ball out of bounds. Last touch by the...
Thank you for that, Cassidy, and explaining that to our analyst here, whoever that is, who didn't know the rule on that.
Half-court set. Knippel. Off balance for 2.
Only his second bucket of the night. He's 2 for 9, but we've seen already that he is more than just a 3-point shooter. But they'd like him to make some threes, too.
Yeah. That's how he built his reputation, but then everybody realized that his all-around skill level is so high. Jaquez shows it against Bridges. Mitchell has stepped forward offensively, but he missed it on the runner.
Excellent defense there by Charlotte.
Ball. Trying to get around Wiggins. Kick it out for Bridges. Ball. In and out. Tip in. Battle.
Where in Adebayo, they can rebound the ball a little bit better, but they're without their best rebounder, and they just don't have a lot of other size.
The foul was on Hawkins, the miss by Ball.
And they're 5 for 18 from 3.
They created quick offense, but Hero couldn't hit it from the corner in this first half. Neither team shooting it well from three-point territory. Wiggins got a three. The reverse jinx. The power of the play-by-play man.
That's Wiggins' second three. He's had a great year shooting from 3. First year of his career to be over 40%.
And he's got 10 points. This is Ball. Around Hero. The man can finger roll. 46-45. Heat. Entry. Wiggins against the rookie. Help by Diamante. He lofts it, but it's off the mark. Ball head on a swivel. Trailers Bridges. Knipple considered a logo shot. Opted not to take it. Bridges will fire.